Trying to reach you to no avail. I wanted to show a new system. So here you have judges, here you have ambassadors. If I'm a judge, I want you to look at these results. Here is the voting report. If you look at voting report, Funkem is at the top with 256. You can see all the votes. If you come to reports and you take contestant ranking, you see that votes are already here and they constitute 10%, which is this is the total and position. She is highest because she has the highest votes. And then here you have judges points, which is already the summary of all the 3 judges. Here you have ambassadors point, and then you have total. So what a judge will need to do is that judge will go to judges point, judge will create vote, and then we'll select, let me select Judge Mosio, and he selects candidate Funkem. You select candidate, he will talk about profondeur and atmosphere. He will put here, let me just say, put 12. He will put 9. Here we'll put 7. Here we'll put 11. It's over 10, but he has put 11 here. And then here we'll put 6. Here we'll put 2. Here we'll put 3. Here we'll put 3. Here we'll put 2. And then here we'll put 2. And then he will click on save. You see it has refused here because he has given 11 over 10, which is not possible, so it has rejected. If he comes here over 20 and he puts 22, when you try to save, it will still give you that these 2 are okay, are not correct. So he comes here again and then he puts 13, and then he puts here 9, then he clicks on save. That is all. Candidate has been voted, and he can come back to voting list, and he can also view everything that he voted for the candidate, anything depth, and the other one is here. So let's go back. The next candidate, he goes back to create vote, and then it's still the same judge. If he goes again and selects the same candidate, Karin, I don't know if it's Funkem, you will not see that candidate there again. And then you go to ambassador. Ambassador can go to create also. Ambassador will select Ashek Blessing, will select candidate. He can search Adiye, he can search Karin, he can search Joy, or any of them. And then if he says he selects Karin again, and he selects Karin, then he comes to point, he puts 3 over 5, and then he saves. Now when you come to reports and then you look at let's look at contestant ranking, you see that now Funkem is still, ambassador's point here is just 3 over 1, and then you see Funkem now judge's point has gone up to 58 over 60, and this is his position. So let's look for Karin. Did we look for all of them are Karin? So Funkem is still number 1. Now let's go and give more votes to, let's give more votes to Hope and see if Hope will overtake, because Hope has 8.5, which is just from votes. So we'll go back to judge again, and then we put this is still let's not take Papa Linker. We put 20, we put 10, we put 10, we put 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 5, 5, and then we select what was that? What was the name of the Hope? Let's type Hope, and then you save. You see this is supposed to be 2, not 208, so let's say 20, and then we save. You can come to reports and then you view contestant rankings. You see now Hope has gone to position number 1. because the total votes is 30, but judges points he has 100. Now when you will add Josh 2, it will divide these results. Now let's go back to Karin. Let's go back to Karin, and then Josh 2 will vote him, and then Josh 1 will vote him. So let's go back to judges point, and then we take Judge 1 now is voting for Hope, and then Judge 1 gives Hope 0 0 0 0 1 0. Remember that Hope is number 1 now. You saves, you go back to create vote again, and then you take Papa Link is now voting for Karin. Now let's see what happens to this vote only. If we go to voting reports, contestant ranking, Hope is still at the top. Now let's go and give marks to Karin. Let's go and give marks to Karin. Let's go and give marks to Karin. Let's go back to judges point, and then let's Papa Link vote Karin, and then you select 20 9 8 8 8 8 8 8 4 4, and then we save. Now Karin is supposed to be on top. Let's go back to reports, and we take contestant ranking. You see Karin has come back to position. Now look at what is happening here. This total here, 1 minute. Now look here, this total is not this plus this plus this. No, is this as a factor of 10%. This is 10%, and then this is 60%, and then now when you come here, this is over 100. That's why even though the total here is 143, you see the total here is 46. You get my point? So that's what is happening. So this is the system. It is not anywhere close to ready. It is just like 40%, and I have my team of about 8 working on this system. Hopefully we'll use it on Friday. I thought I should let you know because we are working on this. Now there are still things that are not yet done in the system. When Papa Link this system still has errors now. It still has a lot of errors. I'm going to show you the errors. For example, anybody can come in now. Maybe I'm not Papa Link, and then I can select that I want to vote like Rachel and vote for Rachel. Meanwhile, it's not Rachel, so it still has some problems. It can be amongst them, but we are going to fix them. And then you see, once you voted for contestant, it disappears. You cannot see them here again. Thank you very much. I'm going to work on this and then check your messages. I will get back to this. Thank you very much. That will go for now.